Sunrise Serials. I'm your host, Richard Pochard, and today we take another look behind the scenes of The Spider's Web as we talk about the talented directors who helped bring the character to life. Now, as I've mentioned in the past, it was not unusual for a studio to hire two directors for a serial due to the logistics of needing to film a 3 or 4 hour story in a limited amount of time, and The Spider's Web is no exception. The serial was co-directed by James W. Horn and Ray Taylor. Horn has the unusual distinction of directing a number of serials all by himself, one of which we'll be watching in a few weeks, so I'll save his bio for that. Ray Taylor was born in Minnesota in 1888. He got his start working in regional theater, a career that was interrupted when he joined the Army in World War I. After the war, he traveled to Hollywood, where he had some initial success directing silent films, and was one of a handful of directors who successfully made the transition to talkies. He had great success with action pictures, but alcoholism began to have an increasingly negative effect on his career. Now, if you've been sitting there thinking his name and picture seem familiar, he was the alcoholic director who got fired from Flash Gordon. Remember when I talked about Zorro co-director Walt Whitney getting his first directing job by taking over the Painted Stallion serial when its alcoholic director was fired? You guessed it, Ray Taylor again. The thing is, when he kept his drinking in check, he was very good at his job, as this serial shows. Unfortunately, his addiction got the better of him, and he finished his career making a string of really bad poverty row westerns before retiring. Now, let's continue to enjoy one of his best efforts with Chapter 12 of The Spider's Web, The Spider Falls.
A mysterious world power known only as the Octopus is trying to gain control of all industry and commerce by a murderous attack of terrorization and destruction. Richard Wentworth, famous criminologist, and the Spider, Wentworth's own creation, are aiding the police in their efforts to track down and destroy this menace.
Look at me! I'm faster than a speeding bullet! Oh, wait, someone else uses that.
The train is due now.
Wait a minute. 39 reporting. Spider just drove through the cut.
Spider just drove through the cut. It's the Spider interfering again. And for the last time, we let him get into the blast area and take him and the road together. Come on.
The Spider, learning of another plan of sabotage directed at a newly constructed railroad branch, has sent his trusted aides, Jackson and Ram Singh, to head off a train which he fears will be wrecked. In another car, the Spider himself speeds madly towards the camp, unaware that he is headed directly to the spot where a plan has been set that will throw the road he is traveling into oblivion. there and help with the wreck. I'm after 2 men who may be a clue to the madman behind it. What about this fellow?
He's Bradshaw. He works here.
All right, stand over here. You know this one?
Not my crew. Don't know him.
I do. One of his names is Bert. Take him in the office and keep him there. Go on. Well, maybe you can help by talking. Get him in the office. I found a couple of men who may know something about the explosion. Let's see if we can make them talk. All right, men.
All right, you boys, one outside.
What were you doing here, Bert? Come on, talk if you want to keep out of jail. You're a two-time loser already. We can pin serious charges on you because there were lives lost in that wreck. You know what that means.
I don't know nothing about the wreck. I wasn't even near it.
The wreck was caused by an explosion. You were near that. I saw you.
I was trying to get away from it. I didn't set it.
Then who did?
I don't know anything about the wreck or the blast. I was hired to guard the road and keep the people away.
Who hired you?
We did, pal. What about it? Stay where you are and don't move.
Hold it, officer. The commissioner's here.
They can't talk much now, Dick.
No.
Even if we say please.
Like the octopus has won this round. I feel that we were very close to the octopus last night.
He's becoming bolder. He's bound to overstep himself soon.
I doubt that we'll catch him that way. He's as clever as he is ruthless.
Yes?
Chase, Mr. Gray to see you.
Send them in.
I think I have something that may interest you. Open that package, Commissioner. You'll find the hat and cape of the Spider.
I found it in a
the
Cracker
culvert
Jack
last night,
box.
near the scene of the wreck. Who found it? My detectives. And that isn't all they found or saw.
No? What else?
They saw the Spider go into a culvert. They started going after him, but before they could enter, another man came out. The opposite end of the culvert was blocked, so there was only one entrance, the one this man used. And they recognized him.
Who is he?
Richard Wentworth.
Strange, isn't it, Wentworth, that on several occasions you were discovered in a place from which the Spider had just left?
Gentlemen, an accusation against me has been implied, but not made directly. I insist on one. In fact, out of fairness to myself, I demand that you make a direct accusation.
Are you willing to swear out a warrant?
Well, yes, of course. May I use your telephone to call my lawyer?
Certainly. Hello, Jackson speaking.
Hello, Jack. This is Wentworth speaking. Yes, I'll hold the phone.
I'm getting your finger tappings. Go on.
Yes, I'm about to be arrested. I want you to go down and make arrangements as to my bail and so on. I'm in Commissioner Kirk's office. Yes, call me back here, please.
Yes, Major. I got that. I'll attend to it right away. The Major's being held in Kirk's office. Get one of the cars. We're leaving at once. Kirk speaking. Yes? All right. Your lawyer says he'll meet us in Judge Condon's chambers.
Who? Judge Condon?
Gentlemen, at your service.
Hold it.
of me to leave this where it could be found. It won't happen again.
After him! Catch him! A spider, of course.
I thought you'd caught the spider, Mr. Chase. You still want to swear out that warrant against me?
Of course he doesn't.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Wentworth. It was an honest mistake, motivated sincerely by a desire to help us all. But the evidence was really very strong against you. Strong, but circumstantial. I hope when we catch the octopus, Mr. Chase, it won't be by circumstantial evidence. Well, what is our fair lady operative to report today?
Plenty. But whether it means anything or not remains to be seen. I've been checking on our suspects, both at their homes and at their offices. And only one of them seems to be doing anything which might be considered suspicious.
Which one is that?
Mr. Chase. He's been receiving unknown men in conference, both at home and at his office, and holding many conversations over a private phone he recently had installed.
Crook's having him watched by plainclothesmen.
I've reason to believe he's gone away several times without Kirk's men knowing.
We'll have to do some checking about that.
Good afternoon, Mr. Wentworth.
Good afternoon. I'd like to see Mr. Chase, please.
I'll tell him you're here. He doesn't answer, but I'm sure he's somewhere in the building.
Well, I'll wait if you don't mind. It worked. This looks like his new phone. Nita, look.
Then Mr. Chase has been kidnapped by the octopus.
It might look that way, but doesn't it seem strange that he'd have time to write this?
Then you don't believe
Maybe
it?
he was writing in shorthand?
I'm sorry, Mr. Chase is not in the building.
Well, call the police commissioner and tell him that Mr. Chase has disappeared.
Disappeared?
It looks as though Blinky McQuaid will have to take up the trail from here.
Gorman got his orders to grab Chase right from the octopus himself. I know that, Blinky. What'd he do with him? Gorman's holding him in that old factory on North Street. If you ask me, it's another gag to try and trap the spider. He seems to get wind of everything that goes on. I hope he takes the bait. Right, Blinky. You and me both.
Keep your eyes open. We expect the spider.
Out here, you two come with me.
I don't know who you are, but you saved my life. All I can say is thanks.
Get out, quick. I'll cover you. The officer.
you will see Richard Wentworth trapped in the hospital room by the paid killers of the octopus. The octopus strikes at innocent victims by throwing poison vapor firecrackers into a hospital room. Wentworth, as the spider attempting to rescue his bodyguard, Ram Singh, jumps into the den of the octopus henchman. Will he escape?
It seems like the list of octopus suspects gets shorter every time the spider pulls out his gun. But there are still a few left alive who might fill the bill, and we'll look at them tomorrow. Meanwhile, let me know how I'm doing in the comments, and as always, hit that subscribe if you haven't already done so. Is Nita Van Sloan the octopus? Is it Blinky McQuaid? Will the spider ever figure out that going on the roof is a lousy escape plan? Be here tomorrow for the next nerve-wracking episode, Chapter 13, The Manhunt. See you then. Hey everybody, it's Richard again, and if this is the first time you're viewing my series, you've already missed a lot. So why not subscribe? And that way you'll never miss another exciting cliffhanging moment. Subscribe today.